Hello, good morning, and welcome back to Schwaadeheim. I am starting the day by selling the honey we had stored. So we got around just a little bit less than 4,000 pounds for this. And the next stop is the oil production, so the oil mill, where I'm gonna load up canola oil because today is looking like it's going to be the highest price. And this is why I wanna sell that oil to the highest bidder. So to the one who will offer me the highest purchase price. Okay, I was looking down and completely missed the turning. That would not be good. Jump in before the car comes around the corner, and here we are. Okay. Let me reverse just a little bit. And the engine off. Lights off. And let's see, this is canola oil. Yes, that's right. And second one, we should have 7 pallets of canola oil right here. I know loading by hand is not the realistic way to do it. Okay, gotta be careful. I don't want to load the sunflower oil just yet. So let's see. This is 6 and we should have 7 pallets of canola oil. And everything else should be... Carefully put it over. Yeah, and all else should be... let me see the productions. We have the oil mill. Yes, we have 5 more pallets of sunflowers. I mean 5,000 liters more of sunflowers. The canola is all emptied out. Good. Now let me see the prices over here, and I have to be looking at canola oil. So if we check, the highest price last year was 5,682 pounds. And right now we are at 5,863. Now, I'm not sure if Lidl or Queen's Kiosk will go higher than 5863, but I think because the price, as you can see, the price in pizzeria is currently going down, although it is only 130 pounds difference between the Queen's Kiosk. So what to do? Should I sell or should I go and wait for a little bit? That's a difficult question. I think I'm going to wait, because I believe the price will at Queen's Kiosk will go even higher than it is at the moment. So yeah, that's gonna be a better plan, even though the price may not be worth waiting for. It may be worth just going and selling the oil right now and get as much money as I can, as fast as I can, so I can invest it further on. let me get off the road for a second. Let's check how the price is fluctuating. I will increase the time. Okay, even though pizzeria is said to be going down, it is still rising, so what can I do in the meantime? Get a new field. Okay, I could turn the engine off so I don't run my car into oblivion. So 5906, okay, that actually went up even though the pointer is going down. That's interesting, but okay. And let's see, is there anything I can do? I can't plant anything, that's okay. Okay, so while I wait for the price, I will jump in the John Deere and take the cultivator out and start working on the fields so they are ready to be seeded in the spring. Okay, misaligned by a mile. So the other thing I wanted to talk about is the animals. As you may remember, we are running the meat production, so we buy young animals and raise them to be adults. And the bull is still increasing in price. The females are still increasing in price, and females have around 1/3 until they are adult cows. And the sheep, I think, have only 1 day left. They are looking bigger now, say they look like they're adults, but not yet. And I need to be on the watch because maybe the next episode I'm going to sell sheep and bring a new batch in. The bulls are probably going to wait for a little bit, even though the price is rising slower now. So it's faster at in the start, and right now it's a bit slower. And I also need to feed the cattle. Let me check how much TMR do I still have left. Okay, I have no TMR left. Okay, so this is my priority right now. I'm gonna take the Fendt, put a bucket on, and then I need to fill the silage in, yeah, because I have enough hay. Mineral feed is still good, and silage is at 0. Now, where did I leave the bucket? I'm making an age-old mistake of not putting the implements back in their original place. It was off. Yeah, the bucket. Where are you? I can't remember what I was doing last with the bucket. Oh, it's over there. Right. This is the corn silage we were making with the trailed forager. So we have quite a lot. I think we have over 100,000 liters of silage in the bunker, even though it looks almost empty. But yeah, the bunker is huge on this map. And it's funny because the fields are relatively small and the silage bunker is huge. Okay. Just skimming at the top for the moment. Because we can take 2,400 and some liters. Okay, mind the light. This is gonna take a few trips. So let's see how much that impacted. Almost zero. Okay. Well, time to do a little time lapse. Okay, this took me good couple hours to fill because the bucket is so small. Maybe I should buy something bigger, but for the moment it's working okay, you know. When we're not in a rush to do anything like we are today, it's quite good to take some time and do some loading, some transporting of silage and loading the machines we need to. And after this load we should have around equal amounts of hay and silage in the production. So because they are used equally in making TMR, this should be good for the time being. As you can see, 54,000 of hay, 55,000 of silage and 57,000 of straw. The straw is used the least amount of these three, so it's gonna last for 3 times as much as these do. And we use 50 mineral feed, so that's quite okay. That's not gonna go anywhere. And activate, because I need the feed. It's going down rapidly and I don't want to be losing any health on our animals. Okay, the production is running. Now let me check the prices for canola oil. Have they stabilized or are they still going up? They are still going up. Okay. It looks like we are in luck. Looks like we are gonna have a lot of income, more than we would if the prices were the same as the last year. Oh yeah, there's another thing I wanted to do, and I'm gonna do it before I put the tractor in the field. And that is, I was talking a few episodes ago of selling the 4H harvester. Not harvester, wagon. Because we don't need it. We make bales and then we collect bales and transport them because it's faster and easier. At least I find it so. So this Pottinger is actually a surplus machine, and we are not going to be using it anytime soon. And this is why it's going to be sold. It's useless to keep machines you are not gonna use in your garage, because all they do is lose on their value and you get nothing back in return. So yeah, it's pointless having them, and that's why they need to go. Being attached to machines and stuff is not recommended unless of course it's a special tractor or a special tool that you inherited or it has some sentimental value, but a forage wagon has no sentimental value, at least not for me. So yeah, bye bye forage wagon. This is such a quaint little town. It's a very nice place to live in, and it's also well maintained and stuff. Except the roads, they're a little bit patched up, but at least they're patched up. They don't simply have holes in them. Okay, this is gonna be good. Let's see. Okay, over here. And sell for how much? You can see the price, 23,088. Okay. So this is a nice little income. I mean, not little, it's 23 grand, but it's a nice income that's gonna help us buy another field to expand our operation, to increase our profit chances. Because the more land you own, the more you can produce, until you get to a limit where you can't handle all the fields, you can't harvest them, you can't do all the necessary things. Then more land is no more profitable, then it's just a waste. I think I'm gonna put a little Steyr into the garage. There is plenty of space in here, so yeah, it can be here because there is forecast of rain. And let's check the prices again. Still going up. I think. Are they still going up? So 973. 73. 74, 75 is a well-known song, even though it's old. By the Canolas, I think. And I think I'm gonna start at this end. Okay, looking good. The soil is being turned over as it should be, so yeah. I think we're good. Don't want to be driving in the neighbor's field. Even though that field 91 over there, I think it's a grass field, it's the perfect soil type for the highest crop amount, so we might be getting that field or something else. I will see how much money we are left with after I'm sorry for the loss of words, but it looks like I have some rocks in the field. Okay, that brings another thing that needs to be done. I need to de-rock the field. Even though these are small rocks, but they do damage your equipment, so yeah, you do need to take care of this issue before putting the seeder in the field, because it will wreck it. It will get stuck in between the seeding tines and it will bend them and do all sorts of trouble, so yeah, this needs to be remedied before I put the seeder in. I did not expect the stones in the field, but hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, and when you notice trouble, you gotta act accordingly. Okay, so I said 973, right? 978, okay, still going up. Then it will turn out we're gonna wait until tomorrow to sell our canola oil. Where is the sunflower season? Wait. So price fluctuations, November, and we're November, no. Canola is November and the sunflower is in March, so in spring. Okay. Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna be doing this for the foreseen future. I will not show you the cultivating, but I will come back when the price is ready for the canola oil to be sold, and we'll continue there. The price is still rising up. It's almost 6,000 pounds now at the pizzeria for canola oil. I have let the worker start working on field 12 cultivating. I have done field 22 in its completion, and right now I need to tend to my animals because they have practically no more food left. So I think what I'm gonna do is I am going to unhook the front loader because it's gonna be easier turning around without the front length or the tractor sticking out so much. And I'm gonna grab this trailer. It's a feed mixer, even though we already have the mixer, a stationary one, but I still think mineral feed, no TMR, we have 70,000. Okay, so if I show you the production stats, no, not the garden, TMR. Okay, so it's gonna run out of mineral feed, but we still have almost full. Okay, why is this always resetting? We still have almost a full hopper, full silo in here. So this is gonna be perfect. 70,000, even more, is gonna be well enough for our cattle to live on for quite some time. And we can give them around 12,000 liters each run, so this is also going to be quite a few trips. And this is how we do it. Slowly going forward and dumping all the feed right at feeding trough. I don't want to go too far so I don't get out of the barn. And empty. Okay, that was one trailer load, and I will see you when I empty the silo over here. The mixer wagon is running all the time, is churning and mixing, because if I would fill it up and then try to start it, I could break the cogs inside, because the resistance would be too much. But if it's running while I'm loading, it's already turning, and so it's yeah, easier on the machine. This is the last load of TMR we have in the silo. There's only gonna be about 2,000 liters left. And the trough is pretty full, so we're gonna have feed for a long time, which is good. And the worker has just finished the work on field 12, I think. I just got a notification, so I'm gonna go and finish that up. But the price for canola oil is still rising. So yeah, that is an interesting stuff. Okay, so it's 6,021. It's almost 100 pounds more, or 200 pounds more than it was at the beginning. I can't remember the exact number, but yeah, it's something. So what I might do is, when I finish in the field, the cultivating in field 12, I might just advance time and check the price, and when it starts going down, I'm going to go straight to the sell point, and that's the part I'm going to take you on with me, so you can see the money roll in the bank account. And yeah, if I show you the TMR, we ran out of mineral feed. We almost used up all of the hay and silage. The straw is still plenty of, and the animals look like this. So we are about halfway full capacity wise, and that should last for some time. Should, I hope. Because on the other hand, the bigger the animals are, the more they eat. And there is a time where it's not worth keeping them or growing them bigger. So it might be better to sell them before they reach true adulthood. Just because of the feed consumption, it goes up rapidly, and it starts eating into your profits. If you imagine that the food consumption goes up, let me do this so we can see better. If the food consumption goes up and the price starts rising slower, because I think it does rise a bit slower, then you're just losing money on feed. Okay, excuse me, I had to sneeze. So a worker did a pretty good job over here. I just had to fix this little spot, and there's a little spot over there at the bottom of the field. I can see the bees are still going at it. Still working, even though it's November, but it is warm. It's 22 degrees, even though it's getting late in the year. And I just love this soil animations, how it's ripped up and thrown about. these really improved in this iteration of the game, because in 19 FS19 it was good, but it was different, you know, it wasn't as particled as this is. Alright, 2 fields done. I have 3 fields at the top of the map still left to do, but I think that's gonna wait for tomorrow. I don't think I have much to do during the winter, so it's gonna be plenty of time to cultivate, to prepare the fields, to pick the rocks up. I can see this field is also rocky, so yeah. Okay, let me see the price for canola oil, still rising. Okay. Let's take the tractor back to the farmyard, and then I will do the skip time and wait for the best price. It might be in the middle of the night. I hope the sell place is open still at that time. It looks like I didn't have to wait long. It's 5 p.m. and the price has started dropping. It was 6,026, and the pizzeria has the best price. I just hope I'm not making a mistake selling this now, because the other 2 sell places are still rising in price. But I think this is gonna be quite good. The price is better than it was in the previous year, so it's, yeah, that's good, you know. It's, we're gonna make more money as is compared to last year. And to sell that canola oil, I simply need to reverse over the sell point over there, and I'm done. Now let's prepare our bank statements, bank accounts, the money. Yeah, this is perfect. While this is going down, we got paid 42,176, and we got 2,773 environmental score awards. So we have 81,000 pounds. Let me see something. With the loan we took for, yeah, it's still 76. No, I'm not gonna pay that off. Not right now. I'm gonna leave it running. And yeah. So with this, I will end the episode. I hope you had fun. We are ending on a high note with quite a decent amount of money in our bank account, and this is gonna be used well in the next episode. So I would like to thank you for watching. I wish everything good for you, and see you next time. Bye bye.